This video has been on the top of my list for quite a while. I want to talk about the amount of unfair hate towards current and upcoming young drivers in Xfinity, trucks, and ARCA. Because wow, a lot of these young guns have been getting a lot of backlash for quite a while, and a lot of them were undeserved.
What? 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 What?
Yeah, crazy for me to say, but I'll explain why. In recent years, most of these young drivers came in with big money, and some of these young guns, they don't have money, but they do have a ton of talent, but for some reason they won't get in top equipment. The only way that you get in top equipment is if you get brought up by a big NASCAR name like Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin, and many more big drivers. Now, why is this an issue? Because a lot of these young drivers, while yes, are rich kids, a lot of them have talent and can actually win. But even when they can win, they still get a lot of hate, and it confuses me. Now, there are drivers that deserve to not race in any racing series at all, like Chris Wright, Natalie Decker, and the worst, Connor Jones. Those three don't deserve to be in the top series of NASCAR, because they should straight up suck. Now tell me why some of these young drivers are getting backlash. Is it because they make some dumb moves? Okay, that's the thing in motorsports though. They have a personality that you don't like? Okay, that's pretty understandable, but come on, some of your favorite drivers also have the same personality as some of these young drivers. Yeah, I don't see how they're getting this undeserved hate. Now, I get it, you don't have to like them, but not crediting them for being good is baffling. Now here's the two drivers I want to give a highlight to on this video on why they get the hate they undeserve. Cory Day. Cory Day is an interesting case because he didn't come from a big money. He wasn't a rich kid, he just came from the dirt scene. 2025, yeah, he was underwhelming, but it was expected because he was learning to adjust on pavement tracks. Even before he made his first Xfinity Series start, people were doubting him already and calling him trash. But 2026 came in and yeah, he was making some rookie mistakes in the first few races of the season. But since then, he's been improving and actually got 2 wins at Talladega and Dover. And he's locked into the 2026 NASCAR O'Reilly Series. You know what? No, I am not calling it the NASCAR O'Reilly Series. You cannot force me to call it the NASCAR O'Reilly Series. And he's locked into the 2026 NASCAR Xfinity Series chase. Yeah, that's even better. But even if he's been improving, people are still calling him trash. Dude is a talented racer. Yes, he makes some dumb moves, but he's been improving as the season goes on. But for now, give the dude a break. He's just learning how to race more cleanly. Now, before we move on to the last driver I wanted to touch on in this video, I want to give an honorable mention to Cory Heim. Yeah, call me crazy, but people are actually saying that other drivers are way better than Cory Heim. What other drivers? Red Cruz and Carson Hocevar.
What?
I don't know if they were actually watching the same season, but there's no way that you could say that Hocevar and Cruz are better than Heim. Throughout the years that Cory Heim's been in the truck series, he's been collecting over 20 wins in the trucks. Most of them coming from 2025, by the way. He has the most top 5s and top 10s, and he's the 2025 Truck Series Championship. While Carson Hocevar, well, yes, was really good in the trucks, but he only got 6 wins throughout the entirety of his truck career. No championships, and a less amount of top 5s and top 10s than Cory Heim. Red Cruz, yeah, he has no wins in trucks at all. Now, overall NASCAR driver, Heim is still better than those two in every statistical category. Look, I'm not a Carson Hocevar and Red Cruz hater and a Cory Heim fan. I'm actually neutral to all 3 of them. I just don't understand why they say that Cory Heim is not better than these two. Red Cruz is in his first year in the NASCAR O'Reilly Series. While yes, he's been consistent, he's still not better than Cory Heim. And Carson Hocevar is no Cory Heim. Yes, he's a good Cup driver and a good NASCAR driver altogether, but he still has a lot left to do to be considered better than Cory Heim. And now the main driver that made me want to make this video to begin with, Max Reeves. Now I'll say this, yes, he is another one of those paid teenage drivers with no respect, but unlike those other paid drivers with no respect, he's actually good. He's not out there running like garbage in top ARCA equipment. Yeah, I know modern ARCA isn't competitive like it used to be, but even if you're in top ARCA equipment with no competition, you are expected to be good and win some races. And these people have the audacity to call him the next Drew Dollar or the next Carter Jones. That is insulting. Drew Dollar is just an overall garbage racer when you drove for a top ARCA, truck, and O'Reilly equipment. And Carter Jones is the same as Drew Dollar, but much worse. Carter just intentionally wrecked Matt Mills at Homestead in 2024 and sent him to the hospital and took no accountability whatsoever. He causes wrecks and blames it on other people and actually beats the crap out of them, despite the freaking fact that Carter Jones is the one that caused it to begin with. Now, I understand that you don't have to like his attitude, but don't compare him to Drew Dollar and Carter Jones. One driver just straight up sucks at racing, and the other driver is just an overall garbage racer and a human being. I'll wrap this up. Yes, some of these young drivers are pricks and some of them are paid drivers, but that doesn't mean that they should be hated automatically. That should be saved when they underperform in top equipment in other series like the trucks and the O'Reilly series. Yeah, that's when they get the criticism. That's why people don't like Natalie Decker, Chris Wright, and Carter Jones, because they just underperform in top equipment. But a lot of these young racers, including the ones I talked about in this video, shouldn't be hated on because they can actually win races in top equipment. Yes, some of them make stupid mistakes, but that's how motorsports are. Chase Elliott is my favorite driver, but when he does something stupid, I call him out. And many more people out there who root for their favorite driver call them out if they do something dumb on track. Now, if these young drivers underperform in other series and top equipment, they deserve to be called out. But for now, give them a break and give them some credit for where credit is due. I'm not a Max Reeves and the Corey Dave fan. I'm just saying that these people are being unfair with them. So, that's all I got for this video. Now I want to hear it from you guys. Do you think the drivers that I listed off in this video don't deserve the hate? Let me know down in the comments below. While at it, leave a like on this video, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. With that being said, have a great rest of your day.